Welcome to Creation SolidWorks CAD template is 32. Today we are going to create 3D model random part 16. Here is the detailed drawing of the 3D model random part 16. We have the side view, front view and top view. When we look at the detailed drawing, it seems very complicated, but using simple method just like boss extrude, cut extrude. But today we are going to use a new method, boundary cut. We can create this 3D model random part 16. So we are going to start with the front view. We are going to create the whole picture like this, and then we are going to cut the chamfer like this at the 45 degree Celsius, and then we are going to cut this feature followed by this feature through all the line, and then finally we are going to create a 3D sketch and then use the boundary cut to clear this area. So we are going to start with the front view feature. For that, we go to the SolidWorks, use the front plane to create the sketch, and I'm going to use the center rectangle, and I'm going to select the origin center as the center, and then I'm going to create rectangle like this, and the dimensions are 25 over here and 51 over here. And then using the line command, I'm going to create a rectangle down here, and then using the center line from the origin to midpoint of this line, and then I'm going to make it vertical, and then I'm going to make it this line and this line symmetric to the center line. Alright, and the dimensions are 13, the height is 4.8. Alright, and then using the trim command, I'm going to trim this to make it this is a close loop, and then I'm going to create a circle, and you can see here there's one hole. Just create a circle like this, give dimension which is 6.5 in diameter, and the distance from here between here which is 4. Alright, we fully define the sketch. We are going to exit the sketch, go to feature and extrude this, and you can see that within a single sketch we already done 2 different features, which is without the whole sketch over here we need to create another sketch and need to cut extrude throughout the feature. So using the contour, it's automatically select when we extrude this. And next we are going to use the mid plane command and extrude until 38 mm, and our base is ready to create. Now next feature we are going to cut the triangle over here. For that I'm going to select this one. We can use chamfer, and chamfer you can see that the distance and the angle, we are going to use the distance and angle. The distance is 12.5 and the angle is 45. I'm going to select this one. As you can see, the distance 12.5, it's using this. I'm going to flip the direction. I'm going to use downward and click OK. So without creating any sketch, using the chamfer command, we created this feature. Next we are going to create this one. We are going to create this feature over here. For that I'm going to create a new sketch on this face. Using the line command, I'm going to draw a line, straight line like this, and then I'm going to draw back the cursor, and going back to the point we can create a semicircle, and then a straight line again, and then I'm going to complete the loop. And we can see that from the detail drawing this 8, and the dimension of this is 6.5, and the distance between from here to here which is 6. Alright, so once we finish the sketch, I'm going to exit, use the extrude cut command, blind, and the distance is 6.5. Click OK. So using the isometric view we can see that we already complete 2 features like this. Now I'm going to cut this area. For that I'm going to select this sketch again, and using the line command I'm going to draw a slanty line like this, and then I'm going to follow the line at the edge of the lines. Alright, I closed the loop already, and we know that the angle between here is 60, and the distance from this point to this line is 12.5. Okay, so we fully define the sketch, exit the sketch, extrude cut. I'm going to use an isometric view, and then now we are going to use up to vertex. So up to vertex means we are going to select the edge of this point, this line, which is this point, and it will follow the vertex. Click OK. Alright, we already cut this feature like this, as in the detail drawing. Now finally we are going to cut the 3D sketch over here. For that we are going to create a 3D sketch, and then we are going to use boundary cut to cut over the feature. For that I'm going to sketch, expand the sketch command, we have the 3D sketch. Once you click the 3D sketch, it will create a 3D sketch, and then I'm going to use line command. So make sure that the face we draw is correct. So for first I'm going to use ZX face to draw a line from here to here, from here to here, and then I'm going to use YZ to create a line at this face, and then I'm going to use XY face to complete our 3D sketch. Now you can see that we complete our 3D sketch. Now I'm going to exit the sketch and go to the feature. I'm going to use boundary cut. Okay, for the boundary cut, for the direction 1, we are going to select the sketch. And for the direction 2, we are going to select this line because the sketch are going to cut on the direction of this line. Okay, so once we select this one, you can see that it will cut through all this. For example, I select this line. You can see that the direction of the line are different, but still it will follow the sketch line 1 and the direction. If we select this line, you can see that it will cut from this line to upwards. So you can select any line from this to make sure that the cut is on. So even you can select all this line to make sure that it cut based on these 3 lines. Alright, and click OK. Now you can see that using 5 sketches, we complete our 3D model random part 16. So that's all for this model. Don't forget to share and like this video and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more video. Thank you.